Okay guys, welcome back to the channel and to this unboxing video of the Airfix 172 scale Dornier Do17. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just go through the box, and a nice bit of artwork there. Yeah, as you can see, it's in 172 scale. Code is A05010A. Okay, you got all your different interpretations of the phrase model kit. It says here, and I'm just going to turn this around. In this little box here, I hope you can see that. It says, and I'm going to read it. On the 18th of August 1940, the hardest day, 9 Dornier Do17s conducted a low-level raid on RAF Kenley, causing significant damage to the hangars and surrounding buildings. The lead aircraft, F1 plus DT, was damaged by the parachute and cable defense system, and subsequently brought down by hurricanes of number 111 squadron. Okay, so here you've got numerous warnings here. You've got your Decals by Cartograph, so you know you've got to get good decals, and just you see here it's I've got it, I didn't have it. Yeah, here it says it's manufactured in India, and as Hornby Hobbies and so on. You've got artwork on the side there, and on that side, and on this side here you've got your paint schemes. Okay, so let's get this box open, shall we? So just bear with me for a moment. It's still taped together. I haven't seen any of this, what is on the inside. There we go. By the way, here's a list of all the paints that you'll need as well. I've had to buy some of these. Okay, I've just literally come off Amazon's website, and I've ordered some of these paints. Okay, skill level 3, and you get your flying hours as well. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just to knock the just knock the camera with the box leads. Okay, so we have got a bag of sprues, right, and one set of decals, which we will go through in a bit. Some stencil data, and one set of instructions. Okay, so we'll go through the instructions now. Okay. Okay, on our instructions, you've got obviously got your title here as well. You've also got the history and specifications in different languages. So on this page we've got English, French, German, Spanish, and Swedish. page 2, we've got more. We've got assembly instructions, and you've got your assembly icon instructions at the bottom there. On page 1, we are going into step. We got steps 1 to 10, which is the cockpit, and already we're going into the fuselage in step 10. Okay, steps 9 and 10 we're already attaching stuff to the fuselage. Okay, so that's that one. Here you've got a choice of what pilot seats you want to put in. That's fine. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, in page 3 we're doing steps 11 to 16, and so we're putting bits and pieces in there. Here it's giving us the choice of whether we want to cut out something here. I don't know what that is, but we'll soon find out. Here we're just putting the fuselage halves together. In step 14 we're putting together a I'm not sure to be honest with you, but it looks as if we're putting in one of no, hang on. I've just seen the video. I saw a video a bit earlier on about how to put this together, and it looks as if that could be the seat for the rear gunner. Okay, and yes, we are putting in the rear gunner as well, and also we've got a clear part going in as soon as we've put the fuselage all together. Okay, page 5 we're putting in steps 17 through to 21, and we're putting in some little parts here. This is the control panel, and you've got the decal there to go with it. Okay, so also we're just putting the bits and pieces in together here for the fuselage as well. These two steps here we're putting in the fuselage, and then there's a bit here that goes part B16, which goes in where the wings are going to go, there or thereabouts. That's on page 5. Page 6 we are doing the wing assembly. Okay, so we are doing the wing assembly, and then also getting the wheel wells assembled as well. So that's page 6. Page 7 we're putting the undercarriage bays all together, and we're attaching them to the underside of the wings. Here in step 30 we're putting together the firewall, and it's the same again for step 31, and it's in step 32 we're putting together the engine, putting together the engines together, of which there are 2. On page 8 we're putting together the engines, attaching the engines to the wings, so the engine cowlings to the and then we're actually putting them physically in steps 34 and 35, the engines physically go together. Okay, so, and then we follow the and as I say that there are two, and then what we do is we attach that to the wings as well. Here we're putting on the engine coverings as well, in which case there are two in this part here. I'll just pull that up a bit, then you can see it. There we go. All right. And then we're doing the same thing here. On page 9, we're following steps 40 to 46. We're putting on the coverings. We're putting on coverings here, and then step 42, we're doing the tail fins, and so on and so forth. It's giving us the option of actually whether if we want the flap tail fins at an angle. Here it says it's about 15 degrees, or when we come to do step 44, you can have them up at a 24-degree angle. So it's your choice, really. Here we're putting in parts B14, B15, and in step 46 we're putting on the rudders. On page 10, we're putting together. We're following steps 47 to 50, and it's given us the option. And this is all to do with the flaps. So you've got the option of whether if you want to keep the flaps flat as they are, or if you want to have them at an angle. In which case, if you're having them at an angle, you put this part in. If you're not, then you put this part in, B31, and this is the same again for B32 and B29. So again, you get a choice in on these two steps. And then in step 49 and 50, you put in these parts here, part C1 and C2. In steps on page 11, we follow steps 51 through to 55, which is all to do with the undercarriage bays. So here you've got the option, if you want to have the you can, if you're having a stand, which I'm pretty sure that there is somewhere along the line here. Yeah, there we go. I'll come to that in a bit. If you're putting a stand in, you can have you've got the option of actually putting in the wheels, of having the landing wheels up. Okay. But if you're having the landing gear down, you will obviously need to follow these steps here and here as well. So I'll be not quite decided on what to do there, so in a minute. Right, on page 12, this is where we actually come to make a decision on whether to have the wheels up or not, because we're following steps 57 to 66, so 56 to 66, and it's all about having the bombs in. So if you're going to have the wheels up, okay, you can put in the closed bomb bay doors. You don't have to put the bombs in either. So it's telling you here you've got the choice of actually putting the bombs in if you want to. Okay, but here it's also giving you the option of actually putting in the closed bomb bay doors. Okay, or if you want to have them open. But I think I'll probably go with the bomb bay doors, because I've got some stands which I've not used yet, and I want to and I'm thinking about using it. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably use a 2mm drill and drill out drill out a couple of holes for a stand, but we'll see how well we do. Okay, so that's page 12. Page 13 is all about, again, it's all about whether if you want the bombs in or not. It's giving you different options. And on page 14, we're following step 68 through to 76. Okay, and it's just putting on all the propellers and the clear parts and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so there you go. Okay, guys. Well, we are now to the color schemes. I'll probably do this one. Okay. This is color scheme A, and it's a Dornier Do17z of 9 Kampfgeschwader 976, based at Courmay en Vexin in northern France. Shot down near Biggin Hill in Kent on August 18th, 1940, after a raid on RAF Candy. So that's the one that's the one that's on the front box cover. And we've got this one as well. I'll just flatten that out a bit. And this one we've got Dornier Do17z, 1 Kampfgeschwader 2 Menidi Aerodrome in Greece, May 1941. That's near Tatoy. Okay, and this is your colour scheme for scheme B. Alright, now we come on to my favourite part, the taking out the sprues. We've got, get rid of that for a minute. Right, we've got a bag of clear parts, and we have one. So we've got frame A, and this is frame. This is frame B. We have got frame, can't see it at the minute. I think this might be frame C. There we go. Frame D, that one, that's frame D. And this is, that's frame C. There we go. So there we go. Right. So I'll just get frame A off for a minute, and I'll get the camera. I'll get the camera off the tripod. I'll get you. I'll get you a closer look. All right. Well, I was going to get the camera off the tripod, but I mean, but unfortunately it wouldn't focus. So this is frame 8, and you can see here. You can see here you've got the fuselage here. If I just move it up a bit, you've got the you've got some interior detail there. These look as if they might be the rudders or the tail fins, but no. Yeah, these look as if they might be the tail fins. Okay, so there we go. Here we're moving on to the engines as well. You've got all your engine coverings there, attachments and everything as well. Here you've got your coverings, wheel bay coverings for if you've got the wheels up. Okay, so that's that one. That's frame A. Okay, we've got frame B, and this is the top half of the wings. Okay, so that's what I've heard of, because I've been watching videos on how to build the thing. Here you've got your engine coverings as well, as you can see that there are 2 of them. Here you've got your undercarriage gear. Okay, and as you can see, I mean, that looks really thin, and there's a bit looks like a bit of flash on there as well. So you've got to be a bit careful when you're cutting that off. Here are the rudders. I think that might be the top half of the rudders. Okay. And here you've got some bits and pieces there, which I think might be for the rear gunner. And also you've got here bits for the exhaust, engine exhaust as well. You've got your wheels here, and you've also got your actual engines itself as well. You've also got 2 tiny little bits here, which I don't know what they're for, but we'll soon see what. Hang a minute. I'm beginning to wonder if they're there for the propellers. We'll soon find out. Here you've got the parts for when you're putting either the flaps up or down, and these are the coverings that go over the engines as well. Plus you've got the pilot seats and whatever seats these are as well. Okay, frame C, and you've got the bottom half of the wings, plus you've got the engine, you've got the wheel wells there as well. You've got the engine nacelles here, and you've got the closed bomb bay doors, and you've got the open bomb bay doors. Okay, you've also got a bit of interior detail here as well, where my finger is, and you've got the bottom half of the rudders there as well. Plus you've got this little bit here, which I don't know what it's for, but also you've got some interior detail here as well. Plus these little bits here as well, where my fingers are. And you've got the and you've also got the flaps here as well, so if you want them down or up as well. Okay, we've got frame D now, and by process of elimination, this is a frame D. Here you have your bombs, okay, as well. I think these are these are guns. I think these bits here, I think these are guns. You got your crew here as well, which is nice to see. Nice to see. But you've got the arms here, and you got these are the flaps. You got your back plates for the propellers. Speaking of which, you got your propellers here, and also you got your wing spars. You got your tail wheel, wheel arches, and also stuff, bits and pieces to do with the tail wheel. You've also got a little wheel here, which I don't know what the purpose of that is, but if we've been asked to put it in, we'll put it in. As I say, you got your wing spars here as well, and that's pretty. Oh, you got your bomb racks here as well, and that is pretty much it. Well, we're just going to take a look at the clear parts now, so get that. Oh, didn't do that right at all. And I can see that these are really crisp. Just one little problem here. Just be a bit careful when you cut this bit off, because it's right on the edge as well. But apart from that, it looks all right. I mean, I can't really see any issues. Really crisp and clear these are. Alright, so there we go, that's framey, the clear parts. Okay guys, these are the decals. You got these are really crisp, really crisp and brilliantly done out. You got your control panel up here as well. You got all the common decals here, and there's a lot of them as well. A lot of common decals. Okay, now this is where they've cocked up a bit, because if I get the colour scheme out, if I just get the colour scheme right, what they've done is, this is scheme A, sorry, scheme B, sorry, I must get it right. They've put it in the instructions as scheme B, but on here they put them as scheme A. So when you come to do when you come to do the aircraft markings for you need to go on the chopper on here, scheme A. So the scheme A is now scheme B, and scheme B is also scheme A. So so there you go. They've messed that one up a bit there, unfortunately. So so there we go. That's the decals out of the way. All right, so we'll just put them in there thing there, and what we'll do is we'll just put them in there. So we'll just put them in there so that they don't get damaged. Okay, all right. Okay guys, that is it for this unboxing video. I'm looking forward to building this. Okay, I think I might do scheme A, but we'll see see where it takes me. Basically, yeah. But as I've already said, I've had to go and buy some of the paints that's needed. I've had to go and buy some of the paints that's needed for the build. Okay, so, but I'll probably use some of these ones as well from Vallejo. I do have quite a bit of paint there as well, which I've not really used. So I'm going to use. So I'm going to use them on. Use these ones probably alongside the Humbrol as well. So there you go. So in the meantime, guys, if you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, why don't you? Also subscribe. It's free to subscribe, or it helps grow the channel. Leave a comment as well, and also hit that bell button as well, because it gives you a notice of when I upload. Okay, so in the meantime, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.